Hey everyone, I've been saying I was gonna make another video and it's been a while. Y'all see I'm playing with my new little toy. Y'all like it? No, I have to find something that matches everything. But anyway, my reason for reaching out today is just to discuss, this is supposed to be a happy holiday season. However, for a lot of people it's not. As you transition through life, you grow. Sometimes that means separating away from people. What I have noticed though that's too easy is people will throw away people, but faster than they'll throw away some trash. By that I mean if somebody doesn't agree with a person completely, thrown away, no more dealing with you. Then there's some people that try to hold on to people that they definitely need to be separated from. What you can do after you've had a conversation with someone to see and know if they're really for you or really care about you is go back and replay that conversation in your mind and see how it played out and what they said. Because one of the biggest pet peeves of mine is, and anybody that's dealt with me and talked to me, is being a hypocrite. And I can admit when I am one, but when somebody is messing with somebody or something that people love, no matter how big of a Christian they are or something, that Christianity is out the window. It goes to just that one line, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. So by that I mean somebody who really loves their mother. Nobody can say anything out the way to their mother or look at their mother any type of way. They're going straight off the hook. But it's hypocritical of that same person to tell somebody else if somebody they care about is being messed with or picked on and they're mad and they're ready to come to the bottom of it, might call people out of their names. You can't tell them not to do it. Because I'm the first one to tell you, if you mess with something that I care about or even get through, it's not going to be pretty words when I'm trying to address it. I might calm down after I've had a minute, but when it first hits me, I'm mad. And I'm going to always admit to who I am, because that's how I show up, is who I am. I don't do any pretending as to who I am or anything like that. It might switch up a little bit, like at work I can't talk the way that I normally talk. I can't use any of the foul language, but I'm definitely going to be persistent, stand fast on what I'm telling you, and very confident in what I'm giving you. And if you don't want to help me to help you, I'm not going to be able to help you. And that's going to be all day, every day. That's just Tamisa. Another thing, families are falling apart. The losses now are not from death. The losses are now from separation due to just craziness. And I can't understand it. My family is one of those families. It just really baffles me, bothers me that you have somebody that's lying on other members, and regardless of what type of relationship I'm in, I'm the same person again with that as well. So you can come and tell me something about whoever. I'm going to sit there and I'm going to listen. If I need to say something or feel there's a need to say something, I'm going to say it. If I talk to that other person, that person isn't going to be able to tell you that I told them what you said from that previous conversation. That's just keeping up mess. I care about both of you, so I'm listening to both sides. I'm going to give my take on the situation that you've relayed to me, but that's not how people do. And some people, this is the big one for me, y'all. This is the big one. A person sits, talks noise, talks mess, talks trash about one person so much. They talk it to everybody but that person, never deliver it to that person. You get in the conversation with them, wound up, you go to giving your input on it. When that person gets mad, everything that you said comes out. And I pause because a lot of times it's not what you said, it's the stuff that they said, but they're telling the person that you're the one that said it. That stirs up mess. that makes a person just feel they don't even try to think about it. It's okay. She told me that she said. He told me that he said. So you're running with that because a lot of times that chaos is easier to deal with than to go ahead and speak to someone. I'm like this with that. I'm going to come to you and say, now, did you tell such and such? Or if I wasn't clear on what they said that you said, I'm going to come to you and say, well, such and such told me, did you say that? Or I'm trying to figure out what you said. I'm going to tell you how you can tell a liar. Because there's two ways you can actually tell it. Most people aren't going to do the way that it used to be done. One of the best ways, get the parties together. Repeat the lie. You'll be able to tell who's lying because the person that's lying or had told the lie, they're going to sit there. They're not going to have nothing to say. Now they don't have nothing to say. The next way is to question the person. And if it's somebody you value and you know or feel like you know, you'll be able to tell if they actually did say that or if it might have been misconstrued. Because a lot of times, too, people do say something, but it's taken out of context or there's a miss in it somewhere. I'm going to always get clarification. I never want to just throw anybody away. If I don't deal with somebody anymore, it's because they pretty much let me know I was just seasonal in their life. We don't have anything in common, so I just let you trundle away. It just eventually disappears. Now, if you just keep on picking and nagging at me, and I've said something to you about it, and you continue with the same thing, then I'm going to let you know what, I left you over there, and for my peace, stay over there. Don't text me, don't call me, don't bother me with anything, because my life is better where I'm not thinking about you, and it's definitely easy not to think about you if you're not coming around me in any type of way. Life is just getting harder and harder, and I'm back to hearing a bunch of stuff again about people losing family members due to drug addiction and stuff. I'm going to say again, anybody that's on drugs, please, Amazon has that fentanyl test kit. We're losing too many people to fentanyl. Again, that test kit is no different from telling somebody to use a condom for sex. That's not you telling them to have sex, it's telling them if you're going to have sex, be safe. So the same thing, if you're going to do drugs, test those drugs, and you can go to Amazon and it's a fentanyl test kit. Before you take the drugs, test it. Because a lot of these people are not trying to die, they're just not aware that the drugs have fentanyl in them. They're thinking this is somebody they can trust, they've been buying it, but you don't know who they get it from. Just be safe. Just be safe. Be safe, be careful, be loved. The world is just a bad melting pot a lot of times of some stuff. There's a topic that I'm going to hit on later that is about enabling. And I had to look it up because I'm going to look up something too if I'm not sure. And I'm guilty of having been an enabler. But I guess a bunch of us, and you can look it up, you don't have to take my word, never want you to just take my word for it. Enabling is also a sin, and a lot of people don't realize it. And people are quick to say, and again, defend family members and things like that, and just swear that they would be okay, but you don't know that they're going to be okay. They don't have any other tool if you enable them. If they're used to you taking care of them, pulling them out without them even saying anything, they're not aware of any other options that are available or out there because they've never had to look for them or utilize them because you've always been there and had the slack for them. It's a lot of that that's going on in the world, and it's different ways to enable. So much in today's world and time, people think money is the main thing that helps or assists. It's not always about money. Another big thing that I'm going to be touching on, and again, these are just my beliefs. That's why it's Tamisa Talks. These are my beliefs. It's a misconception with being a mother. I don't have any respect for a mother who just pushed a baby or a couple of babies out. You could be related to me, non-related to me. I have no respect for somebody who knows nothing, does nothing for their children, or you just write a check and send something for your kids. I prioritize mine. Again, never saying I've been the best mother or anything, but I put in my hours, I paid my dues, I definitely put them first. Anybody want to dispute about it, we can talk about it later. And you don't have to be rich to be a good mother. It's about being there, teaching your children something. I still suffer with my children now that are grown, to where it breaks my heart when they're not going or doing the way I raised them or taught them to do. And if I don't see them excel, that's what I've always wanted, is for them to be better than me. And I definitely try to keep them together. My family, again, like I said, is broken. So I want my children to know it's not that you have to kiss each other's ass, but if you're there for each other, because you should be able to count on each other. And it's okay to say, no, I'm not able to do that for you today. No, I can't today. Because you still have to have time for yourself. Y'all, I have been away from Facebook. I've been on TikTok because TikTok isn't as much. You can scroll through it so fast and it's not a lot of stories, or either just that I haven't used it as much to where I'm not seeing a bunch of BS or saddened articles and stuff. So I got off of Facebook because it was just beginning to be too much for me, and I needed to stay away from it. So I got away from it. I put up a couple of photos with some music and stuff on TikTok, and that's about it. But it's, I don't know. I want everybody to have a happy and joyful holiday season. For the people who have lost people, remember, they're not lost if you keep their memories alive. I'm a strong believer in that. I do have a lot more to talk about, and you all might laugh at me, but there's this contest going on. So what made me relink my Facebook was to actually follow this contest and hopefully become a winner in it. Again, I'm going to bid you all a good afternoon because I'm just on lunch right now. And I will talk to you later. Bye.